Charter schools are schools that receive public funding but operate separately from the established public school system. Many people, including our new controversial Secretary of Education Betsy DeVos, believe charter schools offer an option to improve our education system. Others strongly disagree. Let's take a brief look at the pros and cons of charter schools. Charter schools allow for different approaches and styles of education. Most traditional public schools all use roughly the same method of teaching students. Charter schools, on the other hand, may choose to focus more on certain subjects like math and science. They may use Montessori methods or other alternative methods to education. All of this allows charter schools to be better for certain types of students who may not do as well under the traditional education system. Charters tend to be smaller schools with smaller class sizes and have closer-knit communities. Smaller class sizes have numerous benefits for students. They allow teachers to know their students on an individual level and have a better understanding of their academic abilities and struggles, which allows them to tailor their education more closely to what the student actually needs. Charter schools encourage competition and innovation. Charter schools give families more options as to where to send their kids to be educated, which makes charter schools and regular schools have to compete for enrollment. This encourages better results and innovation. Charter schools also have less restrictions placed on them, and this allows them to experiment with new styles of education. Charter schools often do not provide their own transportation. Public schools will bus all students in their area of service to and from school, but many charters will require parents to drop off students or have them use public transportation. This can make it much harder for students with working parents to access many of these schools, as they may not have the time and resources to facilitate their own transportation. Smaller charter schools often have fewer options for sports and other extracurricular activities. Extracurriculars and sports are often a hugely important part of a child's educational experience, and the more limited options that a charter school provides can be a big downside. It is important to note, however, that because you self-select into charter schools, you'll be able to see ahead of time what extracurriculars they offer, and you can base your selection around the extracurriculars most important to your child. Charter schools are not as stable as traditional schools. Charter schools operate on a contract, and they can and have shut down both between school years and even in the middle of the school year, which can have serious negative repercussions on the educational and social development of the students. Ultimately, how good or bad charter schools are depends quite a lot on the specific school and the state's regulation of them. Are they allowed to bring in for-profit management companies, and do they? What accommodations do they provide for students with special needs? How are they held accountable by the state? All of these and many other issues vary from state to state and school to school, and have an enormous impact on how good or bad the schools end up being, and what their impact is on other public schools in the area. Let us know what you think, and like and subscribe to learn more.